Hiya. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the difference between saving and investing. Now, not many people know that there is a difference between the two. And again, that just comes down to a lack of good information and education from the financial services sector. And this is very clear because at present, we have 100 billion euros that's sitting on deposit in Irish bank accounts. Now, this money is getting zero interest in the deposit accounts, and inflation is increasing every year. So the actual value of that money is reducing against the impact of inflation. Here's a quote from Albert Einstein. Compounding interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Those who understand it, earn it, and those who don't, pay it. So saving is for a short-term specific goal, from today to let's say up to 3 to 5 years. And usually this is going to be around saving for holidays, Christmases, birthdays, or a lot of people in the same bracket like myself for a mortgage deposit. And here's some useful tips around being disciplined with your short-term savings. You need to automate your savings. If you wait till you're paid every week or every month to transfer money from one account into another, you simply won't do it. It's very difficult to maintain these habits. By simply automating your savings, it's going to be done without you noticing, and within a month or two, you won't even notice the money gone. And secondly, putting into what's called an awkward access account. I use AIB's 7-day saver account, and it simply means that I just can't get my hands on my money when I probably shouldn't get my hands on it anyways. So investing is putting your money to work so that you can avail the magic that is compounding interest. And investing can be for a specific long-term goal like children's education savings, or for your unknown future, or for general wealth creation. So here's what a typical investment solution looks like. It's what's called a multi-asset fund. So if you go and meet an advisor and you want to invest your money, they'll be recommending something like this. So up the top left-hand side, we have global equities. So this will be investing in the great companies of the world, the top 500 companies in America, Europe, and across the globe. And typically this is the riskier portion of the investment, but where you'll get the most growth. Property on the right-hand side is your typical commercial property. St. Stephen's Green is owned by Irish Life, the pension fund. So it's typically your low-risk investment commercial properties. You have bonds and you also have cash. The bonds will be government bonds, and then the cash is self-explanatory. So here's typically what investment returns look like over time. So you can see the savings line here is going at a very, very, very small rate. In fairness, it would actually be probably a lot closer to the yellow line in reality because you get zero growth, as we said. Now, as you can see, the investment line here goes at a kind of a steady level. That's over the long term because you can air out the ups and downs of market volatility. However, in the short term, you can see here that it is a very, very, very bumpy ride. So the longer, this is your time horizon, and this is your money line, the longer that you invest, the longer time you have to sustain the ups and downs of the market. If you're invested for the short term, you do not have the capacity to withstand a drop here because you may not have the time to let it go back up to here, but over time, it provides excellent returns over cash savings. So here's some sample returns based on 250 euros being saved every single month. And this is a flat 250, which is not index linked. So again, just to give basic figures. So as you can see here, there's a 15-year and 20-year horizon. So 0% interest over 15 years will get you 45,000. With 3% growth, 57,000, 5% growth, 67,000, and 8% growth, 87,000. So quite a difference between the 45,000 and the 87,000 here. And then on the 20-year basis, you can see 60,000 at 0%, 82 at 3%, 103 at 5%, and 148 at 8%. So a massive difference between getting zero growth and then going up between 3, 5, and 8%. So we hope this video has been helpful in educating you around the differences, and look, any questions, we'd be happy to answer them.